Good morning, I'm Bruce Stacy. I served in Vietnam and Fort Hood, Texas, Fort Bragg, North Carolina, Wiesbaden, Germany, and as well as Atlanta, Georgia. So being a soldier is sometimes a lonely job, and supporting the troops is one of the great ministries we have here at Grapevine First United Methodist. And it's a privilege for me to say to you today, this is something you all should participate in. Supporting our troops means helping those soldiers break the lonely cycle when they're overseas. You know, as a soldier, you're with a whole new group of friends and a whole new environment from your hometown, and just receiving something from home makes a great difference. I recall in Vietnam where I received a care package from a Methodist group in Georgia. And I was in United Methodist Youth Fellowship my entire teenage years. So it meant something to receive that. Although it was a pair of dress socks, which I had absolutely no use for, I graciously sent back a thank you note to those folks back in Georgia that cared enough to take the time to send something to us. You know, it's somewhat of a cliche to say to a soldier, thank you for your service. What makes a difference to them is they're coming home and that people care about them while they're overseas. So any acknowledgement goes a long ways. A letter can make a difference. A small package with some care items in it makes a difference, as well as anything from you or from the United States that arrives is a wonderful event as far as they're concerned. You know, one of the things that made a great difference to me is knowing that people in my home church and other churches were praying for me when I was in combat. And really, it made me feel like I had a protective barrier around me. And I was capable of doing things, extraordinary things, that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to do. Because that barrier, their prayers, kept me protected, I believe, for the entire period I was in combat. Grapevine First United Methodist Church has many, many ministries, and I've been on several of those. But I don't believe there's anything more important than taking care of the troops, because young men and young women that volunteer to serve our country and to protect it put themselves in harm's way for us. And we need to care for them, because they cannot feel like they're out there alone with no one concerned about their welfare. And we show that concern if we send them something in the mail that they can receive and they can enjoy. And it could be silly, it could be something frivolous, but the mere fact that you're care enough to send something makes a difference. You know, we have a website which contains the information that you need to serve. Maybe you have served and you are a veteran, or maybe you haven't served and this is an opportunity for you to do such. But I would recommend you go to the website. This is the time that we need to have volunteers and to help us put packages together so that people can realize that our church cares and our members care.